What's going on, Libra? And welcome to my channel, Alchemist. Justin here, and I hope you're having a fantastic week so far. So, for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, and shares. Your support really is just incredible, Libra. And it keeps us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy Higher Self has brought you here. We are in for an amazing journey. Cause it's General Energy Weekly Spread. Or something like that, Libra. But with this weekly spread, whenever you happen to come across this video, there may be some messages in here for you. And just so you're all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one. So take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me, and never force a reading on a situation, okay? So with all that being said, let's jump into it. Your space has been cleansed. Crystals, feeling lovely. There's great energy all around here, Libra. So I'm going to pull a few oracle cards from this deck here, and then we will get some details with the tarot. But before we jump into this thing, these readings that I do, they're not gender-specific readings, so apply these energies, people, as they make sense for your situations, okay? And in case if y'all were curious, the decks that I'm working with, thank you. I've included links for them down in the description box below, so definitely check that out if you're interested. But also down below are some links for some other readers that I like watching Libra, so definitely check them out. Very, very great group. I think you would really enjoy it. But let's get into your first card here. Oh, looks like we got a decision to make here, Libra, because you got the second card of Virgos here, which is coin toss card. Heads or tails, Libra. But with this card, this is a card of choices. Either or, be fair, considering pros and cons, fate, equal, two sides to every story, butterfly effect, either way, 50-50 chance, unpredictable, can't decide, and take a chance. And the energy that's coming through here, Libra, is the choices. And really kind of just like Two of Swords energy just kind of popped through just like kind of right away. And I feel like maybe for some we're in this like, almost like I kind of almost get like this kind of crossroad energy where it's just like we may be, let's say for example, maybe we're considering like a move possibly. It's just like, do I want to move here? Do I want to stay where I'm at? You know, like what are going to be the pros and cons there? Or do we want to, maybe we might be thinking about like, oh, this could maybe be even like a relationship thing here, Libra, possibly. You know, it's like maybe we're thinking about, maybe we've been kind of doing some online dating or something like that. You know, we're weighing our pros and cons, but I feel like, I don't know, Libra. I feel like with your sign, you know, the trickiness, I feel like, and just kind of with air signs in general, like there's this, unless I got a Gemini moon, so I get it. You know, when it comes to these choices, like sometimes we can maybe overthink these things sometimes. And I feel like that maybe with some of these decisions, there's a need for a little more kind of, what's your heart telling you? You know, what are you feeling? You know, like what you know, what makes more, and sometimes that may not like, logically that may not make sense, but I do feel like that when you have that kind of that head and heart balance there, Libra, it kind of helps make these decisions more clear, you know what I mean? But I do feel like for some, and I feel like that's like one of the things with Libra energy where it's just like, you know, I remember talking with the Libra about this once. It's just like you weigh all the options there, and then sometimes it was just like, you know what, let's just forget about it. And Libra, I can totally relate to that. But it I don't know. I don't know. It feels like though that maybe regardless of how this may be kind of resonating, that I do feel like that some choices do need to be made. Because I'm even, unless let's because we were kind of starting a little light there, but I don't know. I feel that there maybe for some others there are maybe some more kind of serious choices that we are making. Maybe we're thinking about a job change possibly, or maybe could be. Maybe even too, you know, with like relationships, for example, because Mars is in your sign for a while. Maybe we're thinking about maybe taking things to the next level, as far as like maybe we're moving in, or you know, like maybe even like a choice of like, do we want to like maybe even like get like, you know, really kind of solidify this as far as like commitment, maybe with like a marriage type of thing. You know, let's see what's going on here, Libra. That's funny. Decisions is what just kind of popped in my head. That was a little random there, Libra. But Almost even getting like a set, even for some, like a Seven of Cups vibes kind of coming through there. Well, let's thank you. Let's see what's going on here, Libra. Oh, decisions. Interesting, Libra. Okay, so you have the, and that is kind of interesting, Libra, because you have the Devil and the Two of Cups in reverse here, and then you have the Lovers, and then the Eight of Swords upright. And I feel like for some, interesting. That is a little serious, Libra. I feel like for some, and this doesn't necessarily just have to be in love, but maybe for some, it's just like maybe a situation has become inharmonious here. And with the Devil being in reverse, it's like, because this isn't a bad card here, or like with the Devil isn't a bad card in general, but I feel like with the Devil being here, there is this energy of maybe for some, it's just like we're realizing that it's just like, do we want to stay in? It could be a toxic relationship, or just like maybe even like, I almost feel like that is for some. It's like that maybe we might have people who kind of keep us in a box, possibly, or like I'm getting almost like a sense of either like kind of pigeonholing you, or maybe there's something where like for example, this is like they expect you just to kind of be like they're the one that, because you're a beautiful sign there, Libra, being Empress ruled, and maybe for some they just want you to just kind of be around, sit pretty, just be the Empress, and not really do anything. That's just an example, but I feel like that it's just like we're ready to. So for some, it's just like we're ready to kind of break out of this box. It's almost like maybe our self-esteem has been kind of weighing here, but it's just like with the Lovers being here, because this can be, yes, a card of love too, sure, but it feels like that we're just like we're weighing this decision, and it's not that I feel like you want to stay in this relationship, but it's just like maybe we're not sure of how, because maybe we have maybe gotten a place together and things have gotten a little just like maybe kind of locked in. For example, this is like a marriage. Maybe we've got like joint finances, banks are connected, or maybe even there might be even like maybe children involved, and it's just like how do we think about how we're going to make this move, and then consider that just a lot. I feel like it's kind of going down here, because even just even thinking about the Lovers, this is Gemini energy, and Gemini tends to, just like you, Libra, thinks a lot, and again, this doesn't have to just be in love. Maybe we're choosing like the people that we're hanging around. Maybe we have this friend group that we may have outgrown here with the Devil, and we see the way that they may be bringing down our vibration, just kind of, again, keeping us sort of trapped here. But it's just like, how do we go about, changing that social group, make these moves? Do we need to move, or even like a toxic work environment, possibly? Again, like this, if there's some, I just feel like that you've reached this point where it's something where you can't ignore it anymore, Libra. It's just like we've tried to keep the peace. We've tried to do this thing, and that's a trickiness with Mars being in your sign. It's like we want to be mindful of sacrificing too much of ourselves in order to try to keep this harmony here that apparently isn't working anymore. I feel like you can only give so much of yourself, Libra. So if we're on this sort of this is something this has been on our mind, and like you've been getting these signs of just like enough is enough, where it might be kind of hard first, with the Devil's Capricorn energy, and it may be hard to achieve that thing at first, but it's not impossible. Where there's a will, there is a way here, Libra. And again, your Mars is in your sign, and Mars is the planet of action. It's very Tower vibe, so you can bring about this change if you want to. All right, Libra. Let's move that over here. Let's get another oracle on the mix. Thank you. Oh, interesting. Okay. All right, Libra. They're very interesting. So you got the 7th card of Leos here, which is the Declaration card. And with this card, this is a card of defiance, reclaiming power, sovereignty, contract, resolve, expressing truth, manifesto, self-rule, liberty or death, rules of the game, protesting, and challenging the status quo. An energy that's coming through here, Libra, is the reclaiming power. And you know what, Libra? I'm even kind of getting this may not even, if this is not like a relationship type things, this may be something that could even be more so, because just thinking about Virgo energy, Virgo can deal with like our health, the day-to-day routines, our like, and I'm just getting like a sense of like maybe like for some habits, maybe we've gotten to this energy of where we see something again, it's just like not harmonious with our body, whether this be, and it could be, toxic relationships as well, but this could be maybe like, maybe gambling, for example, just think with the coin toss being there, or this could be, you're standing maybe drug, sex, alcohol, or maybe just something here that's just like not harmonious anymore. I feel like that there is this energy of, again, with the devil being up or in reverse here, that is a state of, trying to overcome these things that are lowering your vibration, because that's what the devil is trying to do. It's getting to, and I kind of like this devil, how it's like this, it can seem kind of intimidating at first to take this thing on, but it's like this snake is like almost burning off the skin here. It's like it's getting ready to start anew here. But however this may be looking, I do feel like there is a need to kind of again get that autonomy back. And whatever it is that's kind of got us kept in our heads, and this might even be because I am kind of getting for some like there may be some sort of like almost like a subtler type of energy, as far as like maybe we have someone who tends to bring us down in a way, just sort of like and it doesn't feel like obvious at first, but it's just like there's been like this kind of chipping down of maybe like your self-confidence or something even like that, Libra. Let me get some tarot on this. And, Venus is in Leo right now, and she's going to be going direct here soon, Libra. And, take these next few days to kind of reflect on what you want to do, and then get ready to take some action, to be bold and to, because that is part of that energy with Venus being in Leo, getting that self-confidence. Because Leo's a very confident sign. But thank you. Let's see what's going on here, Libra. Interesting. All right, so you have the King of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and then you have the Judgment and the King of Coins upright. And that's like I feel like Libra. It's like I feel like we've been kind of, maybe for some, it's like we've been feeling like we've been stuck in a cycle for a while. Like we've been kind of trapped in this web here. And when I think about the Judgment card, this is Pluto energy. Pluto can deal with that sense of power. That sense of not wanting to be controlled, and the sense of this like release that I feel like is happening here. That's needing to, like, this is like it's like we're making like a really kind of hard statement. Like this needs to change because we're, and it's like so that we can get our stability back with the King of Coins being here. But it feels like with the King of Swords being here that there is this, I don't know, it's just like that maybe there's this, it's like I almost feel like for some it's just like maybe we're feeling afraid to maybe to, I don't know, it's like maybe to be assertive, possibly, if this is like a relationship. And it's not to say that you like can't stand up for yourself, Libra, but it's just like maybe it's just it might be a more kind of delicate situation than we're for some. I just feel like there's a lot of kind of working parts here that need to kind of come into play. But I'm also kind of getting with the King of Swords that we may be where yes, it may be complicated, but I feel like we might be even overcomplicating things a little bit. And I feel like that sometimes if we overthink this thing, then that's what keeps us stuck in a cycle. It keeps us from, making those moves. And but let me get a little bit more with the King of Swords. Because it's more Gemini energy that's coming through. And that might be something where we might need to maybe communicate this thing. Maybe this is... But let me get a little bit more on that. Yeah, Libra. Because you have the Six of Swords and the Eight of Wands upright. And then you have the Knight of Cups in reverse. And I feel like the energies are trying to move you to take this next step to get out of this thing, to get your sense of independence back. But I feel like that we may not be following our heart in this thing. It's... Because I do feel like that maybe if this is... Because now, thinking with the Lovers, the Two of Cups, the Knight of Cups, it's just like... Because this might even be too that maybe we're kind of sad that maybe even like if this was like a love thing, for example, that the love is gone, or maybe if it's like we're moving on from friends, because you are a sign of relationships, and not to say that you're bound by relationships, but they do have an impact on you, Libra. And I feel that it's like when we if there's something that we can't get into balance, that really sucks, and that's... But I do feel like that Libra, they just, again, with this Eight of Wands, the Six of Swords, like both of those are very strong cards of motion and kind of moving things forward, thinking towards the future. And where again, it might be difficult at first because these two are just leaving with just the clothes on their back. I mean, they just hopped in the chest and we're gonna figure it out as we go. And that might be something where even like the King of Swords, it's just like we may not know where this thing is going, but it's going to lead to a change here, Libra. It's going to get you to where we can close out this cycle, because after the Judgment card is the World, where we complete a cycle and we get out of this funk here with the Wheel of Fortune being here. Because maybe this was something too, this, because even if a relationship didn't happen to work out, friend, familial, or otherwise, there was a lesson in there and growth happened in there. And it shows where, yes, there was, there was maybe love there, once upon a time. And again, it's not to say that it may be like, if this is more kind of like family and friends, it's not to say that it might not come back in the future, but it may just have served its purpose for the cycle right now. We need to just sort of part ways in order for more growth to kind of happen, because that's what the Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter, is about, but... Huh? All right, Libra. Let's get a little more tea, and then let's get your last oracle. Oh, interesting, Libra. Oh, this has been a minute since this card's come out. This is one of your cards here. You got the second card of You, which is the Ostrich Trap card. And with this card, this is a card of avoidance, closed-mindedness, refusing to face reality, evade, feeling threatened, fake out, inhibit, fear-based thinking, steering clear, run for cover, and just a conspiracy theory. An energy that's coming through here, Libra, is the inhibit. And maybe for some, if this is like a relationship, maybe we have one of those situations where it's like when you get ready to leave and you get ready to make this move, maybe there's this turn of just if this is love, for example, it's just like maybe the person comes to you like kind of pleased, where it's just like, oh hey Libra, like I see where I did wrong, like I can change this time, or that I'll start doing things differently. Then they'll do things for a spell, and then after a while, they kind of lose that stamina. And then, like, that facade kind of falls through, and then we're just like, we're back to doing the same old thing again, back in our heads. And again, Libra, at some point, where I'm not excusing what these people might be doing, but we do, if we stay in something for a situation, even knowing the fact that this stuff, that these people or whatever the situation is inhibiting us, at some point we do need to take this personal responsibility here, because we are choosing to stay, and where again, there may be, just even think there might be kids involved, there might be, and I get that can complicate some things, but again, it's not something that's impossible. We may have to do some work here. I'm even kind of getting your energy kind of coming through, like the Justice card, where it may not feel fair in this situation. We may have to do some, maybe some kind of legal work or things along those lines. But I feel like we're thinking, it's like, I feel like for some, it's like we might be kind of focusing more on kind of the short term things, as opposed to thinking about that sort of long term stability that's going to come after this hard time here. But it is something we want to pay attention to there, Libra. But let me get some tarot on this. Oh, how interesting. Because there you are, Libra. All right. Okay, Libra. Small little reversal storm, man. But that's all right. Because you got the Nine of Swords, the Knight of Coins, and then the Justice card in reverse here. And let's switch back over. Because that's interesting, Libra. I do feel that... I do feel like with you kind of popping up here, the Justice card, that there is things aren't in balance, that there is a need for change. And again, I feel like for some, maybe this is something where we may not want to, because I am kind of, I don't know, like I still am kind of getting, for some, it's just like, it's like maybe we need to deal with some sort of legalities, maybe, this could be where we're thinking we have to get a divorce, or again, there's finances, children, property, things that, like, where yes, that stuff is it's a lot to deal with, but that doesn't mean we can't get a game plan here, Libra. I feel like with the Knight of Coins, it may be something that I feel like we need to exercise some patience with the Knight of Coins being in reverse here, because over time it is going to lead to that sense of relief, with the Nine of Swords being in reverse. It might be a nightmare for a spell, it might bring us about some anxieties, but we're getting that wheel back turning again. We're getting out of this cycle here. But let me get a little bit more with your card before we close out here, Libra. Alright, Libra. Thank you. So the Justice card. So the Justice card is clarified by the Six of Cups and the Three of Wands in reverse, and then you have the Hanged Man and then the Nine of Coins upright. And I like that the Nine of Coins popped up here, because that's you working on your Empress energy there, Empress. And getting back to your independence. Because I feel like for some, it's just like that we might be, I don't know, like it's like maybe we're clinging to what was, or yeah, it's interesting energy here, Libra. I feel like for some, it's like we're just like it's like I feel like we might be just giving too much to a relationship, and again, it's just like it's affecting your it's affecting your growth. It's inhibiting you here. And the hanged man is when the hanged man's popping up upright, it's just like, how much do we want to sacrifice in this situation before we change things up and really start bringing things again back into balance, get you out of retrograde there, Libra. But little thought here, Libra. It's just like it's starting to rain over here, and I just kind of got this energy that it's just like, we might be in the storm right now, but after the storm clears, we brave through that storm. Almost getting even like a Knight of Swords type of vibes. Once we brave through that storm, the sunlight's gonna pop through there, and you know what? You're gonna start feeling abundant again, and things are gonna start clearing up, and there will be new experiences that will be had, because I almost feel like for some, it's like with the Six of Cups, it's like maybe we feel like we're going to be stuck in this thing forever, possibly, but or just like longer than we want to. But there's another way to think about that, Libra. Like, and it's like, this is a, I don't know, this is a great time, I feel, to really kind of, sort of, if this is resonating with you, to kind of work on you and again get your sense of autonomy back, and get back to feeling like that confident empress that you are there, Libra. So I think I'm going to leave that there. But if anything resonated with you, Libra, give it a thumbs up. And share this, Libra, if you know someone who might be just been kind of feeling kind of stuck, or just like not sure what to do. Like maybe there's because maybe even some, it's like we feel like there aren't any options. Like, there's a lot kind of coming through there, Libra. So, share this. But and then if you haven't already, subscribe, hit that bell button to get notified of all these videos each week. And then last little bit, if you have any Cancer in your placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, come on over to my other channel, the Chariot and Friends. I do videos Monday through Friday there. We discuss lunar shenanigans, and it's a good old time. And all that housekeeping is down in the description box below. But let me get your surprise cards here, Libra, so I can get you out of here. Moving on to new experiences. This and letting go of whatever this is that's holding you back. The Eight of Cups. This is you see this figure wandering in the desert. It's like it may have been tough leaving those cups behind, and it's going to be probably a long journey going through that desert. But again, there's going to be growth and new opportunities and things on the other side of that. But I like this, Libra, because you have a lot of cards, I feel like, of getting ready to move on, and of change and resilience. I even kind of feel this kind of coming through here, Libra. But let me get your oracle card so I can get you out of here. Thank you. All right, Libra, and you got the Blessed card in reverse, and I kind of like when this card pops up for you, because I remember watching this one reader. She's a Libra, and she's when she closes out for you all, she's always just like, stay balanced and stay blessed, and remember that you are blessed, Libra. We may not be feeling that right now. We may feel that there's this, however this situation may be going down. Again, it's just been kind of keeping us locked in, and just been, again, maybe kind of taken away from our resources or whatever that is. So we may sacrifice so much, but you are blessed, Libra. And this is a learning experience, and again, it might be a tough one, but I don't know, Libra, because I can get where that kind of can wane on the spirits a little bit, and you can feel like sort of like the universe is kind of not on your back and things, or doesn't have your back or things like that. But it all comes back into balance, Libra. Like, it's just like, we need that. Sometimes we need that sort of that push in order to get to where we need to be. To really I think I'm gonna leave that there, Libra. But try to in all this, do remember that you are blessed, Libra, and that you are divinely guided, and that everything does work out in divine timing. It all kind of makes sense in the end, because even though your wheel of fortune's in reverse right now, and some of the stuff is in reverse and things, that doesn't mean it can't get back up right. The energy's there. It's just we gotta shift it some. But you stay safe out there with these decisions, and getting things figured out, and all this stuff, Libra. You raise your vibration through the roof, especially if we haven't been feeling abundant or feeling blessed and things along those lines. Make sure to take care of yourself there, Libra. And I will catch you on the next one. Later.